thoughts of embracing, speed around the oval, beating junior and center home.
Ah, yes, we now go to the fast lane, ladies and gentlemen, and get rolling for another edition of The Need for Speed here on WBCB.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's shift those gears and let's
There's been a lot of races during the late summer here. For some reason,
the weather got nice. Well,
yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And, the only one that gets rained out all the time is New Egypt's dirty Jersey one.
Yeah.
It's been rescheduled 3 times, so we're going to try to get that out there. And
yeah.
I'm not. They had a nice show last Saturday. I was on my way back from North Carolina last Saturday, so I didn't make it.
Yeah.
And but there was a fan fest. They had to put all the cars out on the track, and people were able to see them and meet the drivers. And
that's the beauty of it. I mean, with the web and everything, you could be in Carolina and not miss a beat like you're right here.
Yeah, well, I was driving, so I'm not going to watch while I'm driving.
Oh, that's well.
When I was down there, I was keeping an eye on things. Yeah,
okay.
When I was down there, I was keeping an eye on things through my phone and all that stuff. But but it was a great show. The weather's been good.
Yep.
I'm going to be running. I don't run vintage, and when Nick Marco calls, we'll talk about that. I'm not running. I think it's September 26th is the next vintage.
Gotcha.
So I got to get my car off the trailer and get that transmission out because
Time to check in. We got I think the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes,
that's
the legend.
Earl Krause, how are you?
Earl.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Good morning, Jim.
Hey.
Morning, Earl. We missed you last night. We had a great show last night. Me and Nick. The Wide Open Wednesday.
Good.
Yeah, we had to fill in your spot.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you were missed.
Who was Earl last night?
Yeah, that's where it was. Where's Earl?
His twin brother Merle was pinch hitting for him.
Yeah, we knew where you were with the services for Doug French, who we lost this week, and I remember watching him when I was younger too.
Yeah, great guy. He battled cancer for 7 years.
Yeah.
And, original diagnosis when 7 years ago the doctors told him he had maybe, just a few months and maybe a year to live. And he said, nope. As it said, as the family said in the obituary, he controlled his own destiny. And he said, nope, too young. Not gonna let it get me.
Yeah.
He fought it for 7 years. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
At age 66, and great guy. Former Wall Stadium sportsman champion, won modified features there, and at the original paved New Egypt, and
I remember him. I remember him at Wall down in probably the early '80s.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Always had beautiful race cars too.
Oh yes. Oh, gorgeous. Yep.
Yep, and great guy. And it was amazing last night at the services, the viewing. Just a tremendous crowd was there showing the respect that everybody had for him. And local racing, plus, he was a businessman, and so many people were there from the business side. It was very nice for the family to see that kind of support. So,
nice.
Yeah, Godspeed to Doug French.
Yes.
And remember him always. And, you were talking about your dad this morning, which was very nice. Some good memories there. And same thing with Doug. His dad, Bob French, raced at Old Bridge Speedway and Wall Stadium back in the 1950s and 60s, and also a businessman. Doug took over that business, and Doug's son, Robert French, a former Wall Stadium legend car champion. So, yeah, the generations, and that's what it's all about. So that was nice sharing your dad's memories. That was good to hear.
Yeah, my profile picture right now is my dad and Bill Gandy on the front of the, when they had the formerly Chip Krieger car, the 31 dirt track car that Bill drove, and Dad pretty much kept it together for him, so and put back together every week. But I remembered him working on that car, on the trailer, in the driveway, when he didn't have a shop, in our backyard, using our cherry tree to pick the engines up. And it's just a great memory. But that's the only. I'm going out to see my dad either next week or the week after. So that's what got me thinking, and that's the only picture I have of that car. So hopefully he has some more pictures and I can post and share with everybody.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So, So what's new at Wall Stadium?
Well, before we get to Wall, too, I want to mention, and again, I didn't catch the show last night, but we remember Ernie Saxton.
Yes.
Who passed away, and he had his business his home-based communications business right there in Langhorne, not too far from you, and a long-time writer with Area Auto Racing News, and of course the voice of Grandview Speedway for so many years. And Ernie was definitely a legend, an icon in the sport.
Yes.
And, we went to his service last week. And the name of the funeral home escapes me right now, but we went right by Hood Avenue on the way to the funeral home, and I thought of Fletcher's Automotive. So there you go.
Hood Boulevard. Yep, you went right by me. Probably you.
Yes.
I don't know which one. There's a bunch of them down there. So.
Well, we stopped at coming back from the service. Pam and I stopped at I think the Golden Dawn Diner.
Yeah.
Does it sound familiar?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right there at 5 Points.
Right there. Yep. Right. And we stopped in and. They had a big picture right in the lobby of Langhorne Speedway, modifieds at Langhorne Speedway in 1960. It was really neat to see.
Yeah, I used to have one. It's probably in my storage from when I had the shop on Lincoln Highway when I first moved over from Trenton. I had a shop on, which is now it's a Inspire Credit Union. That gas station was a Flying A. And
oh my gosh!
And that was the official gas for Langhorne Speedway. Was that station?
Is that right?
Yeah. And my landlord had the picture hanging in the wall, and I said I'll leave it right there. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So,
good memories.
Oh yeah. But
at Wall Stadium, we're actually off this weekend, scheduled off for the Labor Day weekend, and then we come back on September the 6th. But it's been an excellent season so far. We opened back in mid-May and then had 3 consecutive rainouts, but pretty much since then it's been full throttle, as they say. We've had excellent racing and excellent crowds. Last weekend, Stephen Reed was a modified feature winner, and he dedicated the win to his mom, Lynn, who's been a great, Lynn and Stephen's dad, Harry, who's the crew chief, Hall of Fame member of the Garden State Vintage Stock Car Club. Very close-knit family. Harry used to race himself, and Lynn had to go in for surgery the week before. She's doing well now, but very emotional. Stephen wanted to win for her and did, and dedicated the win to her in Victory Lane. So he had won the Garden State Classic for the 4th time earlier this season. The week before, we had the Cliff Krause Memorial on August 16th, which Tyler Truex won. He's a cousin to Martin Truex Jr. And again, the Cliff Krause Memorial, that's one of the crown jewel races at Wall Stadium, 127 laps for the modifieds, and Tyler won the race. As a matter of fact, he outdueled Stephen Reed on a late restart to win it, and Tyler said that was his greatest win ever, and
Nice.
He's a former sportsman champion and had won a couple of modified features before this, and it's a family deal with Tyler and his dad Curtis. And that car that he won with was probably at least 20 years old, maybe close to 25. Tyler's brother, Curtis Jr., had won with that car at Wall Stadium going way back into the 2000s. So it's a very sturdy piece, a very home-based team, kind of working out of a family garage, and it was really great. So it's been a good run so far at Wall Stadium, and again, off this weekend, kind of catch up, and we'll be back on September the 6th. Hope you get there before the end of the season.
Oh, I'll get there. I'll get there. It's just, I lost 2 weekends. Well, I shouldn't say lost. I was on vacation for 2 weekends. I lost 2 racing weekends.
The Outer Banks, right?
Yeah, it was down the Outer Banks.
Yeah, my wife Pam and I were down there too.
Oh, yeah?
Last 2 weeks ago. We were in Manteo, North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, we did a wildlife refuge down in Manteo. And
oh man,
yeah, saw some crazy, amazing stuff. Like bears in the wild and gators and stuff like that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we had to do that because Corolla Beach got washed away and we couldn't go see the horses. Usually we go up to Corolla and I drive the 4-wheel drive beach. And we didn't get much rain, but the beaches got washed. Hatteras got all the rain.
We were down there just before the evacuation. We were on our way home, and then I think about 2 or 3 days later when the hurricane came up the coast, and we heard that they were evacuating Hatteras Island, and that's where we were. Because I was stationed there in the early 1970s. And right at Cape Hatteras, there was a small Navy base right there by the lighthouse, and which had been decommissioned.
Right.
And, but that's where I was stationed. So we went back down there, kind of a trip down memory lane, because that's where Pam and I first lived when we were married. So
I love it down there.
Kind of neat.
I love it down there, too.
Beautiful area. And we couldn't believe how built up it is compared to when we were down there years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been going down there probably, I mean, the first time we went down there was probably in 2006. My daughter was real young. And now we're taking the grandkids, so we've been going down pretty much every year since then. And we've had the same house in Duck for a while. But, yeah, we drove down to Hatteras and Ocracoke when my daughter was younger. And it was a long ride.
Down Route 12.
Yeah, it's a long ride. There's a lot of people were calling me. They're like, "Oh, you're getting evacuated." I was like, "No, that's Hatteras." Well, how far is that from you? It was like about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not like the Outer Banks is a town. It's a stretch of like 400 miles. So
yes.
But we had a great time. But I did lose 2 racing weekends.
Yes.
Including my own race. They had a vintage run on the 23rd in the Fan Fest at New Egypt. So I missed that, but. My car's not ready yet anyway because I'm pulling the trans out, and I'm going to have a remote shifter put in it, and I got to get it out so Anthony Tramontana can get a hold of it and
very good.
He redo my transmission for me. So I got to get that out. I'm going to try to do that this Sunday. But
there's a good example. The Tramontana family. We talk about racing families, and you mentioned earlier on the Under the Hood show there about knowing people to go to. That's part of the loop. If you need an electrician, you need a plumber, you need somebody, and there's a family that does transmissions. And hey, that's who we call. That's it.
Yep. Yeah. Nick hooked me up with Anthony. I ran into him down in New Egypt when Junior was running, and we talked, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can hook you up with that." So I'm gonna pull the trans out and send it down there, and hopefully get it back with. Well, I'm not running until September 26th now, so we're kind of off for a while. So I'll be able to get that done, get a few other things done, then hit the track. And
very good.
Be happy because I'm tired of reaching down between my legs, feeling for the shifter. So, but all right, cool, Earl. I want to talk to you off air, so I'll give you a call once we're done with the show, and.
Okay, I've got some other things
touch on it.
I've got some errands to run, some places to go, but
okay.
Give me a call. If I don't pick up right away, just put a message on the cell phone there, and I will get back to you.
Right on.
I look forward to our chat. And look forward to NASCAR Nick and Nitro Nick here the next few minutes.
All right. Yeah, one's hanging on the line now.
All right.
All right.
Take care, gentlemen.
See you. All right.
Bye-bye now.
Now it's the Nick roulette. Which one do we have?
I think we got NASCAR Nick.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. There we go.
On my game.
What a great guess. They had a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey guys, how is everything?
Oh, good. It looked like you guys had a good fan fest down in New Egypt last weekend. So
it was fun.
On track.
So we had all the cars in the pits were out on the track, and the fans came down, took pictures, and talked, and a lot of people came over to the vintage cars. There's like a 3 and a 43 and the 707. There's a lot of history there.
Yeah.
So talked to quite a few people.
Yeah, I wish I was there, but I was indisposed.
Yes.
Well, if you notice, we actually saved a spot there. There was a vacant spot there that Fred would have been here.
Oh, you had a missing man formation for me. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so some of the big news, which is garage beer related in the family, is that Jason's brother Travis, the people might have heard of him before, got engaged to Taylor Swift. It was just announced over the last couple of days.
Right.
So that's the biggest news around the world right now.
Yeah, not in my world.
Well,
my granddaughter's world, maybe, but not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
well, thanks for that, Nick. Thanks for. At least you brought it in with garage beer.
Right. It showed on TV people crying over the engagement. It's like, wow, really?
That's okay.
Yeah. So anyway, there's so much to talk about. So NASCAR is getting into the playoff season now. So you want to cover NASCAR first or the local stuff?
Let's do the NASCAR stuff first.
Okay. So they start the playoffs for 2 of the 3 groups at Darlington. Darlington's a tough track. It really wears out the tires. Mm-hmm. So for last week in Daytona, Ryan Blaney won the pole. Larson and Chastain won the stages. Blaney won the race, followed by Daniel Suarez, who was that's his best finish of the year, and this is his last year in the Trackhouse car. Justin Haley was third, Cole Custer fourth, Eric Jones, and then Kyle Larson. Others, Josh Berry was ninth, Elliott 10th, Seabell 13th, SVG 16th. He's learning the ovals now. He's had two 14th place finishes and a 16th. Prior to his fourth win, he was 30th in points. So he's learning the ovals, which he needs for the playoffs. And then Byron was 19th, Logano 27th. For the regular season, there were 14 regular season winners. Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman got in the playoffs on points, which is good for them. Some notable people who missed the cut: Chris Buescher, Priest, Kyle Busch, AJ Allmendinger, Brad Keselowski, and Nick's buddy Hocevar. He missed. One of the best kept secrets in NASCAR. I guess it's official now, so I can let it out of the bag. Connor Zilisch is going Cup.
All right. You didn't see that coming.
No, that really blindsided me, to tell you the truth. So, but it's going to be in a Trackhouse car. Sponsors are going to be WeatherTech and Red Bull. As of now, there's no number for it, so there's a good chance he might not be in the number 99. But so they'll pick a number for him. So on the Cup side, with the playoffs, they start this Sunday, and from 1st to 16th is only a 31-point gap, which is the closest in many, many years. This 2026 schedule is out. There are no international races in 2026. Some other key changes. The All-Star race will be in Dover this year. That'll be a daytime race because Dover doesn't have lights.
Right.
North Wilkesboro is going to have a points race. That's a very short track. There's going to be a lot of trading paint going on in that one.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Chicago, they will not be at the street circuit. They'll be at Chicagoland, which is a 1.5 mile track.
I just like to
skip
Miami Chicago altogether.
Yeah. And then Miami Homestead's going to have the finale. It had been in Phoenix the last couple of years. Now it's going back to Miami, and they'll rotate that. So, first round of the playoffs, you have Darlington, then a 1.5 miles at St. Louis, and then Bristol. So you have three different tracks. Three totally different driving tracks. On the Xfinity side of things, Parker Klingerman won, subbing in for injured Connor Zilisch. And the Junior Motorsports number 88, Sammy Smith, Justin Allgaier, Jesse Love, and Sam Mayer rounded out the top 5. Natalie Decker, she made a comeback. She's now Natalie Decker Lemke. First race back since getting married and having giving birth to her son Levi. She drove a number 92 Wawa sponsored car, and she had a respectful 22nd place finish. She stayed out of trouble and basically raced the track and finished 22nd. 2 races to go before the playoffs. Portland, Oregon, the road circuit out there, and then St. Louis on September 6th. And then round 1 for them, Bristol, Kansas, and Charlotte, Roval. A big announcement for Xfinity is O'Reilly Auto Parts is going to be the series sponsor, taking over for Xfinity, or from Xfinity. So that's going to be a multi-year sponsorship there. And it's going to be the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. So the acronym is going to be NOPES.
Okay.
I know APS.
Yay.
So anyway, the playoff picture: 8 drivers qualified for the playoffs on wins. 4 are going to be in on points, and it's still a tight battle to see who the final 4 will be. Let's see what else. Teammates Connor Zilisch and Justin Allgaier are battling for the season championship. Only 3 points separate them. Now with Zilisch, he has a plate on his collarbone. So that race at Daytona, he started the race and came in, and Klingerman hopped in for him. The race at Portland on the road course, there's a chance he's going to have a sub. Some of the other
Portland, Oregon?
Yes.
And won't there be protesters blocking traffic? Freaks out there. Yeah, I said it.
Who knows, right? Yeah, I mean, it could happen, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, if he races that race, he'll do a start and someone else will hop in for him because something happens to his shoulder. He's done. So it's the bigger picture is the playoffs, not the regular season championship. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Now on the truck side, there's so much news with the truck.
Well, I want to keep it short because I got to get Nick in here too. So
all right,
just give me the quick ones. Give me
me
top 5.
Top 5 were Corey Heim. No surprise there. 7th win of the year, 17th win in his career. The playoffs are going to be Caden Honeycutt, who's in the 52 truck. He's going to be Stewart got out of the playoffs. Obviously he's injured, but he told NASCAR that he's going to remove himself from the playoffs, so he will not get the 10th place check for being in the playoffs. So with him bowing out, that opened the door for someone else, and Jay Garcia got in.
Cool.
Caden Honeycutt is driving for Stewart, and he's in on driver points, and the truck is in on championship points. So we're all rooting for Caden Honeycutt. Matt Crafton is out of the truck after this year. He's retiring. NASCAR trucks will be driving at the St. Petersburg road course in February 2026. Ram trucks are going to make their entrance. Colleague Racing is going to have them. And right now, he'll have 5 trucks, and he's the only person with the Ram trucks. So on the local side of things, there's a big driver championship issue going on. Not issue, but the points. So right now for Big Diamond, Loudon was talking about that last night. He's 8 points ahead of Jeff Strunk. Alex Jankowski won his 2nd Honda championship. That's 2 in a row. With the modifieds down at New Egypt, Danny Buck is 2 points ahead of Go Down. So mathematically, Pouts has a chance, but it's a very, very, very slim chance. Down at Bridgeport, Dylan Stoyer has a whopping 158-point lead, but 2nd through 5th, there's only 10 points separating 10th through 5th. So we'll see what happens with that.
Right.
Over at Grandview, Jared Umbenhauer has a 8-point lead over Dwayne Howard, so we'll see what happens with that. Now, the crate side of Grandview, this is, I did a fact check on this. Colin Cox has an 824-point lead on a 2nd place car.
Wow. Anybody else run against them all year or something?
Well, you know what? Grandview has a good car count. Yeah. They have 43 crate cars, 37 358s.
Okay.
So they have good car counts. Other tracks are kind of hurting. But
he's just kicking ass, that's all.
Yeah, he really, really is. So on the vintage side of things now, it was a good night. They gave us two outings, 2 exhibitions.
Right.
So, I did a driver poll. I think you saw that.
Yeah.
Asking if they would do 2 10s or a 6 and a 10, and so the majority wanted to do a 6 and a 10.
Yeah, it'd have been that way too.
I'll tell you, those things were over so quickly. It's like we got the green and the 6-lapper. All of a sudden, the checker's out, and it's like, what?
Yeah. The faster we get, the shorter we're out there. So.
Yeah, and then the same thing with the 10-lapper. We get the green flag, and all of a sudden, the yellow and the checker were out, and it's like, so I first saw the yellow because the yellow lights were on, so I saw the yellow before the checker, and I thought, what happened? And then I see the checker flag, and I thought, wow, it's over.
Yeah. Well, it was a good night, and then we're going to be hitting it again on the 26th of September, and all right, we're going to have to squeeze Nitro Nick in here because we're running out of time. But
all right, so the 26th is a Friday night, though.
Friday night, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We'll talk next week,
guys. And okay, take care.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Bye-bye.
Yep, you're welcome. I'll see.
One Nick to another.
Nick to Nick.
It's on the road again.
It's about time.
Try and squeeze you in, bro.
That's a lot of squeezing.
Yeah. Can't get my arms around all that. But,
yeah, you could. If you had to, you could.
All right. Well, hell, I can't even reach and get my shifter, let alone put my arms around.
I hear you. You'll be fine. Once you get that shifter in there, you'll be all smiles like you usually are. You'll be fine.
We had a great show last night, Wide Open Wednesday, and there was something else I wanted to talk to you about while on here, but I can't think of it now. But fill me in.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great show. We had some great guests, Loud Reimer, Ryan Godown, Amy Schwed, the girl that takes care of me on Saturday nights, who works the camera for me. All our sponsors.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to make it a little better, hook up some different stuff to our mixer, and now we should be 110% now. I mean, it's just I had to fix it so Frank could play with all the buttons and knobs and that thing. So.
Yeah. Now I can make all kinds of sound effects and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can change my.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're going to be messing with everybody now, but yeah, it's actually going to be like being in the studio now, so it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, having a lot of fun. And yeah, while I have you, I do want to thank the sponsors, and I'm going to thank Sage Chiropractic personally tonight because I'm going up there. So anybody needs a chiropractor, especially Glenn McIntyre if he's listening, it's 215-497-0700. Give them a call. They're in Newtown. So
he needs more than a chiropractor.
I don't have any psychotherapists in my group anymore.
No, you're a psychotherapist, but I keep you busy with that. You ain't got time for another patient.
Yeah, I'm a dedicated to you, bro.
But yeah, Sage Chiropractic. I was skeptical about going. I've went 3 times already, and what a world difference. I was skeptical about going to a chiropractor, and you made me go, and I went, and I'll be honest with you, he's worked wonders with me. I got more mobility, less pain in some spots that I had pain, and I drive a truck for a living. So if you're listening, Sage Chiropractic is the place to go to. He ain't no joke.
No.
He ain't no joke. He ain't no backcracker either. He's an adjuster.
He's a doctor.
So make sure you go get adjusted.
Sure.
And we'll tell you why Sage is all the rage in chiropractic care. Trust me.
Yeah, so what's going on in New Egypt this weekend? I'm going to try to be there. I probably will be.
This weekend is championship week. We crown all the champions in all the respected divisions. The championship for the modified division goes down to Ryan Godown and Danny Buck. Probably should have been Ouch also in that mix. He's got a slight chance, but he needs Ryan and Danny to really have a really, really bad night. So basically, we had Danny Buck on the week before. We had Ryan on last night talking about, what they need to do. Yeah, but every division will have a champion, and then after the night's over, me and Peter are going to have a little round table deal up in the tower and interview all the champions. And, yeah, we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a great night of racing.
Weather's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's getting a little cooler now, and not so much oppressive heat, so you can do some things and wear a sweatshirt and, yeah, go over to Fletcher's Garage and get one of them Fletcher sweatshirts. You got any sweatshirts left?
Yeah, I still got sweatshirts and hoodies and T-shirts.
There you go.
Yeah.
See?
They're in my new race truck.
Yeah, get your official Fred Fletcher vintage car T-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever you need, and the next time he races, you'll be ready to go.
And I'm going to get a hold of Amy and see about getting some hero cards. Not that I'm a hero, but we'll get some cards out there and then be able to autograph and hand them out. I love signing autographs for the kids. So,
up to that crossover gate, and I announced that you got hero cards. You'll have more than you need to take care of that. Madison, who takes pictures at New Egypt, she made up a picture of myself next to my golf cart, so she's going to make me up some stuff, and I'm going to be giving out pictures to the kids. So
check out our YouTube. Yeah, check us out on YouTube. Wide Open Wednesday. Jim's cutting me short.
Staying on time.
Yeah, staying on time. But check us out on our YouTube. Wide Open Wednesday. It's a great show. We have a lot of fun with it, and the guests are having a lot of fun. We're getting a lot of great guests, so that's no joke. And so be on there.
Chip.
You bet.
All righty.
Thanks, Marco, for cutting me short. See you.
Later, man.
A smooth running machine.
Call me, Fred.
You got it.
Oh, my God.
Later.
Take care.
Yeah, we have fun no matter what we do.
Yeah. Well, things are starting to really roll now, though.
Yeah, it's really picking up. Yep. Nick spent a lot of time getting our YouTube channel, our computers and all set up. I don't have the patience for it. Well, neither does he, but he stuck to it, But it's great now, and we're going to try to tie in. And I got the music company involved in it now, and we're trying to tie that in with the James Brown, because I'll be going down there over the winter.
Okay.
So then we'll finish that up next week.
All right, here on WBCB, the need for speed.
All righty.
AP News, I'm Marcela Sanchez. The Commerce Department says U.S. gross domestic product expanded at a 3.3% annual pace from April through June. It's an upgrade to its initial second quarter estimate of 3%. Meanwhile, the Labor Department says fewer Americans sought unemployment benefits last week. Applications for unemployment benefits for the week ending August 23rd dropped 5,000 to 229,000. In Minneapolis, hundreds gathered for a vigil last night to honor the 2 children killed and 17 wounded in the shooting at a Catholic school. Speaking at the vigil, Archbishop Bernard Hebda said he found hope in the actions of the children while the gunman was shooting through the windows of the church.
The young children spoke about how their classmates or the other students in the school were so attentive to their needs and even tried to shield them at those moments of greatest need.
Authorities are investigating the school shooting as an act of domestic terrorism and a hate crime targeting Catholics. In other news, the European Commission says it will summon Russia's envoy to the European Union over the air attack earlier today that damaged the EU's diplomatic compound in Kiev. Russia bombarded the Ukrainian capital with drones and missiles. In Florida, a top official says the Alligator Alcatraz Immigration Detention Center will likely be empty within days. The comment was made in an email obtained by the AP. Meanwhile, the director for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Susan Menares, has been fired after less than 1 month in the job. Her departure coincided with the resignations this week of at least 4 top CDC officials. And U.S. regulators approved updated COVID-19 vaccines made by Pfizer, Moderna, and Novavax. They're approved for all seniors, but there are restrictions for younger adults and children. This could make it difficult for millions of Americans to get vaccinated. This is AP News.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, get a king bed for a queen price, plus a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Kohl's Labor Day sale is here. Sure, it's hard to admit summer's ending, but with $10 off $25 spent at Kohl's, you can stop living in denial and start living in cute cardigans. Yep, we're back to wearing layers. So welcome fall with savings on jeans, tees, candles, and comfy bedding. And earn Kohl's cash all weekend. Trust me, your future cozy self will thank you. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends September 1st. See store or kohls.com for details.
AP Sports, I'm Geffen Coolbaugh. Second-seeded Carlos Alcaraz breezed into the third round at the U.S. Open with a straight-set victory over Mattia Bellucci.
I just trying to survive those matches and have to give myself another opportunity.
Taylor Fritz, Ben Shelton, and Novak Djokovic won their second-round matches. Women's top seed Arina Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula also advanced. Major League Baseball, Dodgers All-Star Freddie Freeman sat out Wednesday's game due to a recurring nerve issue in his neck. NFL, Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice has been suspended 6 games for violating the league's personal conduct policy in connection to his 2024 crash. The Ravens made Kyle Hamilton the NFL's highest-paid safety with a 4-year, $100.4 million extension. And in golf, U.S. captain Keegan Bradley has left himself off the roster for next month's Ryder Cup.
I'm Marcela Sanchez.
WBCB News, I'm Joe LeCompte.
Transit funds that are sitting in this bank account would actually be readily available to our transit agencies today.
Bucks County State Senator Frank Farry continues to call on his colleagues to tap into the state's Public Transportation Trust Fund, which currently holds $2.4 billion to fund SEPTA. Farry argued the point in the state Senate just prior to the SEPTA service cutbacks.
That funding is transferring approximately $300 million from each of the next 2 years out of that $2.4 billion in transit funding that's sitting in a bank account here in Harrisburg to fund transit agencies across this Commonwealth while not raiding the state's general fund, which is in a structural deficit, just like SEPTA.
Governor Shapiro has signaled some openness to the idea of using trust fund reserves, but continues to push for a broader long-term agreement on public transit funding. Both chambers of the legislature have advanced plans, though divisions remain. The Senate Republican proposal to use the trust fund was rejected by House Democrats, who instead passed a measure, House Bill 1788, that would raise money for SEPTA by redirecting a portion of sales tax revenue. Senate Republicans voted against that bill, warning it could burden taxpayers while failing to solve the transit agency's deeper issues. The standoff leaves SEPTA in limbo, with Philadelphia area and Bucks County commuters now bearing the brunt of cutbacks. And next week, fare increases go into effect of 21.5%. Falls Township Police investigate a serious two-vehicle crash Wednesday afternoon that left a Levittown man unresponsive and revived only after CPR from a Falls Township police officer. The accident happened at around 4:30 along Route 13 near Lower Morrisville Road. According to Falls Township Police, a 31-year-old man from Levittown was driving a gray Nissan Altima in the left lane when his vehicle drifted into the right lane, hit a guardrail, and then impacted a green Jeep Wrangler. A 47-year-old Morrisville woman driving the Jeep was not injured. Falls Township Police Officer Scott Hall responded to find the male driver unresponsive, suffering head and facial injuries. Officer Hall removed the man from the wreckage and started CPR, successfully restoring a pulse before the driver was taken to the hospital. According to police, preliminary evidence suggests the man may have been under the influence of a controlled substance at the time of the crash. The investigation remains active. Falls Township Police ask for anyone with information to contact Officer Scott Hall at 215-949-9126. Bensalem Township Police say a routine traffic stop this week led to the arrest of a Philadelphia man and the confiscation of a stolen handgun. According to police, an officer on patrol near Rock Hill Drive and Lincoln Highway pulled a vehicle over Monday afternoon after noticing the vehicle carried an expired tag that was registered to another car. The driver, identified as 36-year-old Isaiah Love of Lardner Street in Philadelphia, reportedly admitted the SUV had not been registered since he purchased it and was unable to provide proof of insurance. A check of records confirmed the vehicle was unregistered and uninsured, and the officer prepared to have it towed. Before the car was searched, police say Love asked to retrieve a black satchel from under the seat along with his wallet. Officers removed the bag and discovered a loaded 9mm Beretta handgun inside. Love claimed he had a permit to carry, but the weapon was run through the National Crime Information Center and found to have been reported stolen in North Carolina 6 years ago. Officers also recovered a small quantity of marijuana and paraphernalia. Love faces multiple charges, including receiving stolen property, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and several traffic violations. Love was arrested and arraigned by District Justice John Galloway and released on $10,000 unsecured bail. In New Jersey news from the capital city, the city of Trenton will mark the opening of a major redevelopment project next week with the official ribbon cutting of Clinton Lofts, a 30-unit apartment building positioned at the edge of the Chambersburg neighborhood. The event is scheduled for Thursday, September 4th at 10 a.m. at 200 Hamilton Avenue. The project replaces a long vacant site with housing meant to align with the city's revitalization plans, offering both apartments and creative use space, just steps from the Trenton Transit Center and Roebling Market. Mayor Reed Gussiora called the opening a meaningful step forward in expanding quality housing, noting the project's focus on smart growth and neighborhood renewal.
Now, let's check on WBCB 1490 Sports.
Nightmare on Roosevelt Avenue, also known as the location of Citi Field. Scott Fransky on the Phillies radio network on WBCB.
As the pitch is popped up, shallow right, the second baseman McNeil makes the catch, and the Mets make their pitch for the last-ditch charge in the National League East. Not over by a long shot as they sweep the Phillies in this three-game set. A 6-0 final here tonight as the Mets have trimmed the Phillies' lead in the East to just 4 games.
We know that we need to play better. It's one of those series. We just got to flush it, move on.
Phillies manager Rob Thompson. The Phillies will try to snap their 3-game slide tonight at CB Park with the Atlanta Braves. The Phillies will hand the ball to 2-7 Aaron Nola, who had a good outing in his last game, winning that game. The Braves will send out 4-11 Cal Quantrill. First pitch on WBCB 107.3 FM and 1490 AM, 6:45. The WBCB forecast for your Thursday: sunshine with a high of 79, gusty winds up to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, clouds moving in, a low of 62. Friday's outlook: more sun, a high of 80. Again, some gusty winds up to 20 miles per hour. Friday night, clear down to 54. Saturday, sunshine with a high of 77. Saturday night, clear, a low of 53. Sunday, sunshine with a high of 78. And Labor Day Monday, sunshine with a high of 81. I'm Joe LeCompte, WBCB News.
And now, Sunshine Music Memories with Lou Powers. Return with us to the past and join Lou as he plays that happy music from a bygone era. Music we all loved so well. It's Sunshine Music Memories.
If the little bluebird doesn't meet you, don't you care? Come on and smile. Smile, he's bound to greet you. And behind each dark cloud you will find, look, a pretty rainbow silver lined, if you'll keep a little sunshine in your heart. Just keep a little sunshine in your heart. Come, come.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is Smiling Lou Powers, and welcome to Sunshine Music Memories. In the background, the one and only Vince Giordano and his Nighthawk Orchestra here over WBCB.
expression, the smile you gave me, the way you looked when we met. It's easy to remember, but so hard to forget. I hear you whisper, I'll always love you. I know it's over, and yet it's easy to remember, but so hard to forget. So I must dream to have your hand caress me, fingers press me tight. I'd rather dream than have that lonely feeling stealing through the night. Each little moment is clear before me, and though it brings me regret, it's easy to remember, and so hard to forget. Tonight, while all the world is still, here I stand under her windowsill. Sing to my loved one, serenade for me. Sing her your song, love's melody. So near, yet we're so far apart. Here I'll stand till I have won her heart. Go to my loved one, serenade and say, when you're in love, love finds a way. Yet we're so far apart. Here I'll stand till I have won her heart. Go to my loved one, serenade and say, when you're in love, love finds a way. Love always finds a way. I'll win her heart someday.
WBCB 1490, Serenada with Mr. Nat King Cole, also Let's Dance, Benny Goodman. And Sunshine Music Memories will continue right after these important messages.
Head out to Dion Square, located at South Oxford Valley and South Olds Boulevard, to get all your essentials in one place, with the following businesses ready to serve you: Pat Dion Beverages, CVS Pharmacy, Hair Cuttery, Smile Culture Dental, Biomat, Liberty Auto Tags, Pennsylvania Fine Wine and Spirits, Lee's Hoagie House, R&J Smoothies and Juices, AutoZone, and First National Bank and Trust of Newtown. Make Dion Square your one stop for all your shopping needs at South Oxford Valley Road and South Olds Boulevard in Fairless Hills.
We gathered real Pennsylvania seniors and asked them how they would benefit from an extra $1,000. Here's what they had to say.
Everything is so expensive these days.
Car expenses, repairs,
my groceries, heating costs,
medications. Sure, I could easily spend $1,000 like that.
Through Pennsylvania's property tax rent rebate program, eligible seniors and adults with disabilities could receive up to $1,000. Check your eligibility and apply online.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Album Sides is back on BCB. Join us weekday mornings at 11 for Album Sides. We've got great music. Gonna spin some of the best albums of all time. It's Album Sides with yours truly, the philosopher Chris Ermer. Weekday mornings at 11 right here on 107.3 FM and 1490 WBCB. You can also listen live at WBCB1490.com.
Do you feel the need for speed and are a car racing fan? Then tune in every Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. for the Need for Speed Auto Show, hosted by me, America's mechanic, Fred Fletcher. Everything you want to know about our local tracks and races to the NASCAR scene, as well as our area car shows and cruise nights. Brought to you by Fletcher's Garage in Fairless Hills and heard every Thursday morning at 9:30 on WBCB 1490 AM, 107.3 FM, and throughout the world at WBCB1490.com.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. And listen, if you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice. We're parting, you go your way, I'll go mine. It's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings a lot of luck to you. Makes no difference how I carry on. Just remember, please don't talk all about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. And listen, if you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice. We're parting, you go your way, I'll go mine, and it's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. Makes no difference how I carry on. Just remember, please don't talk all about me. Never, never, never talk about me. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
And should I go or should I stay? The band had only one more song to play. And then I saw you at the corner of my eye. A little girl alone and so shy. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. But the love we had was going strong. Through the good and bad we get along. And then the flame of love died in your eyes. My heart was broken too when you said goodbye. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. It's all over now, nothing left to say, just my tears and the orchestra playing. La 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 la. La 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 la. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. La 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 la.
My heart belongs to only you. I've never loved as I love you. You set a flame within me burning, a flame to stay within me yearning. It's just for you I want to live. It's just to you my heart I give. I'll always be your slave, my darling, through the coming years. There were some times when I was doubtful of this new love affair. But now my mind is no more doubtful. I found my heaven with the help of a prayer. You are the song within my soul, a melody that can't grow old. I've known for long my heart belongs to only you. There were some times when I was doubtful of this new love doubtful. I found my heaven with the help of a prayer. You are the song within my soul, a melody that can't grow old. I've known for long my heart beats